Broadcasting from Watts Creative Studios and live on Grove Street FM. You're listening to Cool Talk Live, brought to you by Brown's Heating and Air, with your host, Brandon Brown.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Cool Talk Live with me and Woody. Hey, Woody, what's up?
Where's the applause button? The stadium roar for Brandon Brown.
There is. Oh, we got to add that. We got to start adding some. We got to start adding some sound bites like Brian does in y'all's 5 o'clock show.
Life, liberty, happiness.
We got some some remodeling or something going on.
Oh man,
here. You got a new fan. I got some air blowing on my face. Yeah,
it's Cool Talk. So I wanted Brandon to be cool while he talks.
Yep. So I love a fan, and you don't hear in the background. So that's a quiet fan. Where'd you find that? That was neat.
Amazon special. Well,
was it Prime Day? Yesterday was Prime Day. Is that a Prime Day special?
Yeah, I had a certain aesthetic for the studio, so I found that was a pretty good deal though. Really,
I like that.
I got that in the lobby, and they were installing them yesterday and today for me. And so it's pretty quiet.
I like that one. I might have to do that in my shop.
Yeah, right.
In the ceiling, I like the rustic look of that.
And it's mounted to the ceiling, which I like. I didn't want
Oh yeah.
And it tilts.
Brian will be happy at 5 today. He got some air now, so they'll be happy.
They will never be happy, so it's all right.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. June is starting to wrap up, which is crazy. July 4th will be here in a couple weeks. I hope everybody's having a great summer and getting some vacations in, time with the kids. We had a great meeting yesterday with Chick-fil-A, Woody, to discuss our huge HVAC giveaway coming up.
Y'all are making big things happen.
Well, it's for the people.
Yeah.
It's for the community. I was always taught and raised, to give back when you can. So we're to the point now. Our business is growing in that. Oh, y'all hear that train? Yeah, that means we're going to take and get a word from our big sponsor, Grove Street FM here.
This live broadcast will resume after this Grove Street FM announcement. While the train is flying by the studio, we wanted to take this time to let you know all the ways to listen or become a part of the Grove Street FM family here at Watts Creative Studios. If you haven't already, be sure to download the Grove Street FM 24/7 streaming smartphone app. It's available at Grove Street FM for both Apple and Android devices. Or you can listen right on grovestreet.fm as well on the Grove Street FM website. You'll find all of your local favorite shows available on demand in podcast form. Be sure to subscribe so you'll never miss an episode. Business owners, if you'd like to advertise your business on Grove Street FM, be sure to contact us at www.grovestreet.fm/advertise. We'd love to broadcast your brand to our local market and growing audience. This has been a Grove Street FM announcement. Now, back to your live broadcast.
That's awesome.
Let's hope the train has finished going by.
That's awesome, Woody. I like it.
Thank you. The train almost stopped going by. We almost got it.
But that's pretty cool. We actually got a sponsor here. We're getting big time now.
That's right. We don't play here at Grove Street.
That's right. So we were talking about our meeting with about our giveaway.
Yep.
And I'm really excited about this. I love helping people, and we're always looking for ways to give back, or an organization, a nonprofit, or somebody. So we're fortunate enough this year to broadcast or promote our first Brown's Heating and Air giveaway.
That's awesome, man. It's a substantial giveaway.
It is.
I mean, that is a substantial purchase.
It's a big process. Usually, hey, who needs one? You give it to them. But we're going to do it right. We got a lot of details to work out. We met. I'm happy to say that Chick-fil-A is on board. River Ridge Mall, Wards Road location is, since they're individually owned, but those two jumped on immediately. We met with their marketing director and managers yesterday and kind of told them what I wanted to do. It's going to be a full, good process. People are going to go on a website. They're going to nominate somebody in need. We're going to compile them. We have a group of 5 people that are going to read them. We're going to narrow it down to 3, and then hopefully by the end of September, mid-September into September is our goal to announce the winner.
Oh, that's awesome.
So
What good timing too, though. Like,
yeah, to get in the fall, right between seasons.
yep.
And we're going to have the top three. Everybody in the top three, when we get to the final three, will get some kind of gifts. They're going to have. We got a gift. We're working on gift baskets with a lot of different goodies, and of course, Chick-fil-A food and a lot of different other businesses that are donating prizes to this. So it's going to be. I think we're going to get a lot of submissions.
Oh, well, you can't go wrong with Chick-fil-A either.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A and Brown's Heating and Air. Oh, my gosh. What? That's like the holy grail of
what else
Lynchburg
do they
business.
need, right?
That's it, man.
Go grab a chicken sandwich and sit in the air conditioning provided by Brown's Heating and Air, and what can go?
Life's
what could
good.
go wrong? Life
Life's
is good.
good.
We're
That's it.
back. We're back to normality around here in life. But this is really awesome. We've been working out some details for a while. It's a lot to it, but we met. They're on board. I didn't get there's no pushback. Chick-fil-A, they're all for it. Whatever you need, they want to help the community out. They're always have a good image about them, good people, good attitudes. So we're really happy to have them as one of our main partners on this.
That's great.
And of course, Watts Creative Studios, and
Oh,
Woody
thank
is
you.
gonna be videoing our commercials and running a website. So they're he may be behind the scenes, but
do it all.
without you, it wouldn't be possible.
I sweep the floors. I'll whatever you need.
Without you, though, it wouldn't be possible. We got to have we get great commercials, great advertising for that. So be on the lookout. And by the end of July, August, we'll have more details on this show too. As we build it and come up with more info. But our goal is August 1st to open up nominations for people in need.
Okay.
So if you start thinking about it, if you know someone in need or you're in need, don't be embarrassed. Please apply. If you need a heat pump upgrade, that's what it's going to persist of is just a newer system. If you have a system now that's broke and you know someone that just can't afford to get theirs fixed or replaced, and then they're in dire need for some other situations, we're going to want people to nominate them so we can pick someone that's well deserving of this. And it's going to be a free of charge, of course, installed in a trained system, heat pump. So
That's so nice.
It's going to be.
And speaking from a guy that has had 2 replaced recently, it sure is nice having a new system. But I mean, this is a huge giveaway. I mean, really, because they're not cheap, But I mean, they're worth every penny. But this is a great opportunity. So
it is.
Well done, man. Well done. Great idea.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope it helps somebody, and I think it will. We're in the community a lot with our job because we're in a lot of houses. There's a lot of need here locally for people that need house things or clothes or school things for kids, and it's sad to see.
Yep.
You want to help them all, but if we can just do our part and help. We hope to do this every year. This is going to be our first one, but we hope to do it yearly.
Nice, man.
And build on it and get make it big. Let people know, hey, it's coming time. Every fall is the Browns giveaway, so
That's right.
we want to definitely find people that are in need of this, and it's something you got to have heat and air, and you don't want kids or people living in a situation where they're not comfortable or it's dangerous. So especially in cold winters and hot summers, it gets dangerous.
Yeah, and especially I know we're almost all the way through June already. I mean, it's already been hot. It's been toasty. And I saw, and we didn't talk about this before, but I saw online where you all went to go install a system, and it was going to be a little bit, and you installed a window unit for the person, didn't you?
We did. We
Okay.
do. Yep, we do offer that. We offer that to any of our clients now. If we come to your house and it's broke and we can't get parts yet, or we're waiting on equipment and you're in need of a unit, you have nowhere to go, or it's just, hey, they really need help. We'll go back to the shop. I bought a bunch of window units on myself. We'll install the window unit in your room or living room for free of charge until we get it fixed or replaced, and then we'll take it out when we do get you fixed
That's
up.
great.
Just something to offer to help people live at least comfortable, even if it's hot as it is, and you can at least get a living room, kitchen area manageable for you and your kids or your grandparents, somebody, just so they can live a few weeks or a week or just a few days in the home without having to go. Because of hotels, you don't want to go to a hotel and pay It's expensive. It's just no place like home.
Yeah.
So
And now this is I know how pretentious I sound when I say this, but even hotels now, as nice as they are, you remember back in the day, when you went to the beach, you could go up to the air unit. And I know my father did this, and I inherited the trait. I would immediately go to the AC. I would crank that thing down to like 58 degrees.
Oh, yeah.
And it would be like an ice chest in that room. They have basically disabled that in most hotels.
Well,
now.
I can reprogram it. If you just FaceTime me next time, I'll tell you how to get by that. Because the last time we went to Florida and rented a house for Disney, they did that. And actually, I went upstairs. First thing I did, was put it on like 66.
Yeah.
And I come back a couple hours later and was on 70. And I'm like, who touched the thermostat?
Yeah.
Nobody. So I did it. They had it on their Wi-Fi app.
Oh.
So the homeowners knew, and I'm like, this is messed up. I'm paying to use your house. 66 ain't gonna hurt. So me and the heating air guy, I went in the program and disabled the app until I left. We didn't get any emails or
no, because
maybe I just told them the Wi-Fi was down or something. But
that's it.
We put it where we wanted, and then when I left, I enabled the app back.
Man, I'm telling you, because like for me, like one of the pluses of like going to a hotel is at night.
Yeah.
Like I've got to have that noise, right?
And
then so we ran into this at Williamsburg, and we usually always stay at a Hampton Inn because we know what to expect with the mattress and the pillows, right? Mm-hmm. And then this hotel, it was like, you got to be kidding me! Like I couldn't even. They disabled the button for the fan, so like I couldn't even have the fan running the whole time. So at night it would cut on, cut off, and I can't do that.
Well, so, on the bottom there's a little compartment door, like a mechanical door on the bottom of these units where you can take off, and there's a little dip switch. And you can look at it with a light, but it says continuous fan on or off option. You can flip a couple dip switches.
I'm FaceTiming you next time. We're going to hack the system.
I'm going to have to come up with a FaceTime, just an app 24/7 and charge people. Because I have people all the time. My buddy that's a hockey coach at LU, the head hockey coach, he'll call me like 10 o'clock at night. Hey, man, the heat ain't running. And I'll FaceTime and run him through.
Brandon's in his pajamas.
I'm laying on the couch watching TV. I said, show me the unit. He'll flip it around and I'll say, do this. And, oh, yeah, we got it going. Thanks, man.
That's it. That's service right there.
That's service with a smile.
He'll hack any hotel AC unit for you. Brandon Brown.
Just mess. There is a way to you get it colder and reprogram them. They lock them out.
But see, we're gonna have to chat then because that is my main gripe now.
Yeah.
Like, and again, I know how pretentious it sounds to me. I'm staying in a hotel. And I'm complaining about that, but it's like it is.
You want to be comfortable. You're paying for comfort.
I want that room to be freezing, and I want to run all the time.
Now, some of them thermostats, they'll put a code on it. If you don't know the code or the password, you'll never get in. But sometimes they'll just do them generic, and you can get in. But it's
that's funny.
You can some of them are you're able to disable.
Well, I'm FaceTiming Brandon right when we go on vacation. So.
Hey, how do I get the fan on? I got to have it running too. I hate no noise, and so. Yeah, that's a good. That was a free tip from Heating and Air.
Free tip.
Everybody goes on vacation now. They'll be Googling that thermostat, how to get the fan on.
It's the truth. Absolutely.
I do it
because one thing I can't stand. I need it consistent while I sleep.
Yeah.
And with no noise, and you hear people coming up the steps in the elevator. It completely changes your vacation.
Slamming and.
Oh, well, it can ruin you. Well, on a vacation, obviously you're going to have a good time with your family and wherever. But what will make or break that week for you, in my opinion, is the mattress and your sleep.
Right.
And for me, one of the main reasons of leaving town is just for a mental break because, when you're home, you work, especially when you own a business.
That's right.
So you have to really get out of town. And then when you go, the last thing you want, I'm not really that comfortable. I can't get comfy, And it's
I'm the same way. I always look for the Hilton family type hotels.
That's,
the Hampton Inns, the Hiltons, they're just something about them. They're always, it's going to be comfortable.
Yep.
So, that's pretty cool. Always look it up. You might better reprogram, get a little colder for your vacation stay.
Be comfy.
Don't tell them you heard it from Brown's Heating and Air. They may try to sue us or something.
We heard that from a competitor of Brown's.
Google told me.
Google
told me.
Yeah.
I saw. Speaking of Google, I saw on the news on Google that popped up. Elon Musk is toying with the idea of designing an air conditioner for your house.
Of course he is.
So I'm guessing with some kind of Tesla technology, smart. I don't know. I'm sure whatever he designs is going to be expensive.
Yep.
But really efficient. I don't know.
Everything he does, and I chatted a little bit about this with you, but everything that man does, it's like I really feel like of course, some people appreciate him now, but he's going to be one of those people like in 100 years, they're going to look back.
Yeah.
And he's going to be a pioneer because what he's doing, I can only imagine the heating and air that he would come up with because like the stuff that he's come up with so far, for the very few people that can afford what he does, it's all just the design is clean. It functions. It works. It's like when you see it, you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Mm-hmm. Wonder why somebody hadn't thought about that. I mean, he designed these solar panels that look like shingles for your roof. Like you just put and they look like shingles.
So you don't look like a huge glass of solar panels on your roof and it looks all bulky and
they
some HOAs
in.
don't let you do it if it looks like that.
Oh, I can't wait. I'm anxious to see.
He's going to be the Albert Einstein of our era.
He really is.
Because you've got, and I didn't know this, and Woody was telling me he's got internet coming soon in this area. Yep. Probably this fall, you should be able to buy like a satellite to put on your roof or something and connect with his for minor amount a month. Probably cheaper than what we're paying now.
It's called Starlink, and you can actually you go to the website, you can type in your address and see if you can get it. And I know here at the studio that it's coming fall 2021. But yeah, it's like a satellite dish, has one cable that goes down to your router, and I think the kit, you buy the kit for like $4.99. Okay,
not bad.
And then it's $50 a month. Now, this is different from back in the day satellite internet, which was horrible.
That was,
to be honest with you.
It took forever, and it was a lot of data and expensive.
It's horrible. But this is, I mean, you can play games. I mean, it's faster than cable, and there's hardly any latency. I could geek out on you about all the details, but it's fantastic.
Starlink.
So think about like that. I mean, how many conversations have you heard about getting broadband to the masses to get? And here Elon is like, oh, yeah, let me see what I can do.
Yeah.
And then let me shoot some satellites in the sky, and boom, it's done.
Because I know people that live in the country, and they're like, nobody comes to us. If we can get it, it's like 10, 12, 13,000 to run a pole.
Oh, my gosh.
And then they'll install it. And so we're just waiting on them to just eventually come down our way. But this would take care of, there's no obstacles.
No.
If you got a satellite, because you're just shooting down to the satellite.
And it even self-heats. So in the wintertime, you don't have to worry about snow or ice.
Nice.
Nice. And it's like a very. You remember back in the day when you had to install a satellite dish?
Oh yeah.
Like, I mean, you basically got to drill holes in your house, and hope that it doesn't snow or anything hangs on it. This is a mobile unit. It's sleek looking. Of course it is. He designed it.
Oh yeah.
Super. I mean, like takes like 10 minutes to install, and like it's unreal. It's like, again, you look at this stuff that he comes up with. It's just like, that
I wish
makes
I had
sense.
thought about that.
It's like that makes complete perfect sense. I don't know why somebody didn't think about it before. So
yeah, I love used to driving in the road and people have Dish or DirecTV and they're out spraying it with Pam before a snowstorm.
Yep.
And then you see them beating it with a broom. You're like, oh yeah, their TV's not working.
We used to have it. We had Dish at our house on Rivermont, but we had a slate roof.
Yeah.
So they couldn't install it on the roof, so they had to install it
on the ground with a pole.
Oh my God! Wintertime we picked up everything when it didn't snow. Summertime and springtime when the trees started blooming and like we had it was like, oh God, well we can't get HGTV.
No.
But eventually we switched to cable. But like, man, how far that stuff has come. And you remember back in the day, the old school satellites?
Oh, yeah.
Where you had to turn it.
They
were big as this building.
Huge.
Yeah. And you could if you got close to it, you could feel it buzzing in your heart.
That caused a lot of medical issues, I'm sure.
That's why I don't have any hair now.
Hopefully the newer satellites he's doing now won't have any issues, but we'll have fast internet. But
people don't care.
People will be dying.
Who cares if you get fast internet?
Yeah. Just you got to Google how you're dying faster, and it'll come up satellite internet. Is your number one cause of death now.
That's it.
But that would be, I'll have to look into his, because it'd be worth it. If you $50 a month is cheap.
Oh, and it's fast. It's blazing.
Cable's always, our internet's always out, or it's in and out, or it's slow, and And they could give you the fastest internet for no charge, but for $100 more a month, we'll release more speed to you.
Yeah, we'll bump you up, and we'll and the thing that I noticed is like these cable companies have a monopoly in the neighborhoods, right?
Right.
So
right.
you really you have no choice.
Right.
You either go with that or you go with
That's
your cell
right.
phone.
They got so many restrictions.
Yeah. And it's like for him to come in, I really think competition's great. Like he'll come in. Cable companies are going to have to watch their prices now, and they're going to have to really kind of battle it out, and it just works out for the consumer.
We haven't had legit cable in, I think, a year now. We went to all we need is internet. We went straight Pluto TV, YouTube TV, Netflix, Disney Plus, and saving a couple $100 a month.
Yep, that's what we do. We
There's
do all
no
Pluto
cable.
TV. Pluto TV.
Pluto TV is free.
It's fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we watch that probably 90% of the time.
Yeah.
And then Disney Plus
I love
or
it because
Netflix of that.
Pluto's got the older shows or newer.
Yep.
So if you have any streaming devices, download it. It's free.
Absolutely free.
My kids love it because there is a America's Funniest Videos channel, and it's just 24/7 America's Funniest Videos, and a lot of videos you don't see actually make the normal show that just get turned in. They'll play them as well, and they love it. It's funny.
Oh, it's great.
So, and it's a ton of channels for free.
Well, and this is just something that we do, but we love the show Forensic Files. Like that show, it would come on HLN and see it. And they have a channel that is just Forensic Files all the time, and they have an Unsolved Mysteries channel, and between those two, we're set.
Yeah,
that's it.
And they've got the old Rescue 911 we grew up with. They've got the old cartoons I love growing up with, Doug and Rugrats.
Yep.
They had them on.
Oh, it's
my kids
great.
are watching. It's like, how did you watch it? And you look at it and you watch that and the old Looney Tunes, and you're looking at the graphics. You're like, it didn't look like this when I was a kid.
Yeah,
it
looked way different.
It definitely looked like HD when I was little. But they're like watching it. But they do like the older shows once they get into them. They're like, man, this is a pretty cool show. So cool. That's pretty cool with Elon. He's always. I don't keep up with him much on what all he does, but I get the Heat and Air, some articles each week from a thing I subscribe to, and that was one of them that he's toying with, which I don't know how long that'll take to come out, but I don't know how different he can make it because we have so much technology now and energy efficient units that maybe he's making one that's straight like run off sun and solar, like you said. That
he'll make it, and it'll be 10 times more expensive, but but it'll look super cool. That's the thing with him, though. Even though, like, I think there was a graphic when gas was going up, right? When that pipeline thing happened.
Yes, yeah.
And people were like, I'm switching to electric. Well, then I think Andy Young, Mountain Money Man, posted a graphic. The cost of an electric car is like $70,000. And then the cost of gas was still like 1/10 of what it would cost
for the electric car.
And I'm rambling on this part, but one of the things is like that you don't think of is like an electric car, right? Well, you have to plug it up at night to charge it up.
If you don't have power, what are you going to do?
Well, in our house, if Laura is blow drying her hair and I have my computer maxed out, we're flipping breakers like crazy.
Oh, gosh.
So I can imagine if we got an electric car, it would not, like, middle of the night power go out.
Well, your neighbor would wake up and see a cord running from their garage to their house and like, what are they charging off my house?
Half the neighborhood would go black.
Did you ask permission? Oh, me. July's almost here. I wanted to let everybody know so you can go on and put in your books. The third annual Battle of the Bands and Cruise-In is coming up. Central Virginia Business Coalition is sponsoring that. Beacon Credit Union. Mark your calendars. It's August 21st. It starts at 4 p.m. It's 4 to 8. It's a bands. It's food trucks. It's a cruise-in. Last year they had over 100 cars. Family friendly. So mark that, and it's free of charge. So that's something. It's very hard nowadays to find something that you can take your kids to just relax and not have to pay a cover charge, and you get to listen to music. And so that's Saturday, the August 21st. So please write that down if you're listening. It's here at Liberty Lake Park in Bedford. The Cruise-In, if you're interested in being part of the Cruise-In, they still may be taking applications or cars. So look at Central Virginia Business Coalition website and contact Heather or Diane. Diane is running that. They've got 4 bands lined up. So it's a really fun event. I know she said they had barbecue place, upper crust.
Oh gosh,
I can't remember what else she said earlier.
It was
a lot of food. So you can come for the whole thing, come for a little bit of it. And so go on and mark it now because summer's going to fly by. But that's Saturday. If it does rain, they'll be there Sunday.
Yeah, next day.
The next day in Liberty Lake Park. So there's a playground there. There's a little pond. So there's a lot to do. That's a fun event.
Nice place,
and they did it last year during COVID and had like record numbers.
Oh, it was great. It was fun. I went there and took some pictures, and it was a great time. Everybody was having fun. So
yeah, it's free.
And it's easy to get to. It's good parking. Like it's not stressful.
Yeah, they do an awesome job setting this up. It's a lot to go into it. So we're thankful for Diane and Heather on that and that group and doing this. Especially the kids love it. You can go see the cars, the trucks.
Yep.
Listen to some music. It's bluegrass, some country, different things. Dance, get some food. Hopefully, it's a beautiful day.
Yeah.
Day for that.
That's
so
right.
Be looking for that. Save that on your calendar. And also, any other events they have is on their page. If you go to the events page for that. I had a big thing. I was going to talk about hiring issues and stuff. I'm going to save that for another week because we're running out of time. So if you're a business and you're having trouble hiring people or you have kids trying to decide college or trade school, I am going to talk about that probably next week and go into that. And while it's not a bad idea to look at trade school, that's what I did right out of high school. I had no college loans, was working, good money. So just some different tips on that. If you're in high school looking for tips on, and you don't really want to go to college yet, there's a lot of trades hiring. We'll also have Sabrina Kennan in next week as my guest. She's with the Amherst Chamber, and she's going to talk about the Amherst Fair. That's coming back this year. Of course, COVID canceled last year, but they will be back this year.
That's my hometown, man.
Yep. From what I heard, they're back. They got a date, I think, set and location. So hopefully she can bring us all that information next week on when it's going to be here, the dates and all, so your kids will be looking forward to some fairs. I know Brookville Timberlake Fire Fair was last weekend. That's always a huge crowd. Yeah. Support your local fire departments. Please do that. You get them I know you get stuff in the mail all the time and people throw them away, but it's 100% volunteer, and the more you can donate to your local fire and rescue, the safer you'll be. Because that equipment and stuff they use is not cheap. And I'm a former fireman myself, and I can tell you it's not cheap. The county does give the locations some money, but it's a lot of departments to cover.
Yeah.
So help your volunteers out if you see something like that or get something in the mail. Give them a donation anywhere that's local to you to help them, buy the stuff that's updated to keep them safe as well. They're volunteering their time and life to the communities and the people around them. So that's about it. I don't know what you got. Anything else we got to talk about?
Oh man,
30 minutes flew by.
30 minutes goes by, especially because we've both been on vacation, and last week was my 40th birthday. So
I forgot about
shout
that.
Out.
Happy 40th, Woody.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. I have to give a shout out though. A shout out to my sweet wife and her family.
Okay.
Because 40 it's not that big of a
I'll be 40 in September. So I'm building I don't know if I want to celebrate or not.
It's a weird number for me.
Yeah.
And it's hard to explain to people, and I know some out there are like, whatever, get over it. But it's a weird number, and they were super sweet. They it gave me a
party.
Gave me a ton of candy and cake. That makes me forget everything. So
did y'all have a good little party? Was it a surprise party? Did you know about it?
I didn't know. Like I'm horrible to try to surprise.
Yeah.
Because I'll investigate and I'll interrogate.
I think I am too.
Yeah. I ruin it. I completely ruin it. I know I do. But she did a pretty good job. They went out yard sailing, air quotes, and picked up decorations, and it was cute. It was so fun.
That's awesome.
And
well, happy birthday. I hope you enjoyed that.
It was good.
I meant to bring that up at the beginning of the show. That's awesome.
I'm glad you didn't, Brandon. Yeah, I'm trying to forget.
I'm depressed about mine coming in September, so let me know by then how it's going for you.
I will. I'll give you an update.
Thank you all for joining us. Cool Talk. Find us on Android and Apple. And, of course, GroveStreet.fm. All of Woody's podcast and live shows are on there. Come back at 5 o'clock for Life, Liberty, and Happiness. Y'all have a good week.